recorded in a top-secret studio that no pony knows the location of. This is BNN. Mares and gentle colts, welcome to another edition of BNN. Now, I bet you're wondering how we got back on the air after our little copyright spat with Google in episode 8. But don't worry, I solved the problem. How? Easy. I gave the Google executives the soul of Randy the technical guy. I don't know why they wanted a human soul, but I'm sure Randy will be fine without it. Anyway, we have some awesome news to cover today as always. But on an unrelated side note, since some of you have been complaining non-stop since episode 1 about my hat, we will try an experiment today. No hat. If I gain more fans, you were right. If not, buck off. You know what? I'm a big guy. I can handle criticism, and I'm open to change. So let's give it a whirl. Mares and gentle colts, I want to start the program off with some excellent news. Y'all have succeeded in your mission. Last week, I asked you to email the booking staff at Sweet Apple Acres Con in Nashville to ask them to consider me as a guest for their convention. You succeeded in that mission. Last week, I received an email from them telling me that I was being looked at as a potential guest for the con. While that doesn't mean that I am there yet, they did hear you, and I thank y'all for it. I may be one step closer to Sweet Apple Acres Con. But that's not all. If you want to see me do a live show of BNN, then email the closest convention to you and ask them to make me a guest. There are plenty to choose from. PonyCon in Nebraska, Appaloosa Con in Arizona, Brony Fanfare in Texas. I'll gladly do a show anywhere that I'm invited as a guest. Live recording, live audience, everything. All pony conventions have a contact email on their website, so shoot them a quick one telling them that you want me to appear as a guest. One convention that I definitely will be hitting up is BronyCon, and that's later this summer in August. You see, I've applied as of 1 week ago for press clearance. Now, I haven't heard back yet, and we'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed. With Enterplay's Series 2 My Little Pony trading cards about to hit stores in April, we're all wondering who will appear on the cards. Well, one of our favorite Pegasus ponies that was conspicuously missing from the Series 1 batch has finally made an appearance. While the card isn't finalized yet, it does give us a rough draft of what she'll look like. I speak, of course, of Derpy. Here's a picture of her card. While she doesn't have a name yet, I'd be willing to bet Randy's soul that it won't be Derpy Hoops. Even Funko couldn't put Derpy on their vinyl action figure box. If you're looking for some awesome fanimation, Silly Philly Studios has finally released their long-awaited piece, Snowdrop. And I have to admit, it's pretty cool. I'm sure you'll die of diabetes from the cuteness of this little filly. The art looks great, the acting is good, and really, it's no wonder why this animated tale was so highly anticipated. I think it goes to show that the fandom of My Little Pony truly has some talented individuals. I mean, take me. I released a new episode of... take the people who made this animation. Silly Philly Studios really outdid themselves. If you haven't watched this yet, check out the link in the description below this video. It's definitely
worth the wait.
Mares and gentle colts, I'm trying to get Sibsy, one of the storyboard artists for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, to appear on my show for an interview. And there's 2 ways we can go about doing it. The first involves mind control like this.
I, Lelouch V. Britannia, command you. Now all of you, die!
But, unfortunately, I'd have to have Gios power to make that happen. The second involves another mission for my fans. You see, Sibsy has a Twitter account, @TheRealSibsy. Now, if you have a Twitter account, then I, Newsbrony, command you. Persuade Sibsy and pester her until she appears on my show. To wrap up my show today, I have a close friend that you may have seen in previous episodes. His name is Cliff, and I kind of owe him a favor for introducing me to the representatives from PonyPlushies.com. If you'll remember, I did an interview with them a couple episodes ago. So, he needs a little help. You see, he drained a lot of his funds trying to help out at the disaster that was Lost Pegasus Unicon. Remember how that went? So basically, he's trying to get to Equestria LA. And here's what Cliff does when he goes to conventions. He gets behind the scenes, he works hard, and he secures valuable brony items like autographs, pictures, etc. And then he auctions them off for charity to help others, like Kiki, who I'm sure you've already heard of. If you haven't, she's a little girl with cancer that Tara Strong and others are working hard to raise funds for. Anyway, I'll let Cliff tell you more about that in the video that he's made. Until next time, mares and gentle colts, I'm the best journalist Equestria has to offer. Stay classy. Ta-ta.
Hey everypony, it's Cliff, and I wanted to make a short video about my Indiegogo campaign. It's always a little bit difficult for me to ask for, funding in any regards, because I find it hard to ask for anything, to be honest. When Christmas comes around, it's always, my parents kind of like slapping me and telling me to choose something. So, basically, I wanted to give you a little overview on why I chose to do Indiegogo, and give you a little bit of, stomach queasiness from my handy cam. Basically what happened was I went to Las Pegasus, and at Las Pegasus, during the last night, people got kicked out of their hotel rooms, they had their credit cards double billed, so I went down to, the lobby, and I ended up, giving some money to a few people. Some people I didn't know, a few people that I did know, just so they could get home. That meant like gasoline money, money to get food, stuff like that. And I ended up being in the hole about $450, which isn't a big thing. I chose personally to give that money, so it's my responsibility. Completely understand that. That's why once I got home, I helped out quite a bit with Las Pegasus, to help out those in need who were stuck and stranded in Las Vegas. But I did not file for myself to get money, because again, it was a personal choice. The people who got harmed at Las Pegasus, it wasn't their choice. It was due to mismanagement. Me giving my money to those people, completely my choice. So my friend talked me into doing an Indiegogo campaign where basically I'm at least giving something back. I'm giving something back for the donations that are being given to me, and the things that I'm giving back would be posters from My Little Pony, the 4 posters that you could get at Walmart that are really rare to come by now. I'm also doing handwritten thank you letters. I'm also doing video thank yous, as well as doing a giveaway. I have an autograph from Tabitha St. Germain, who's the voice of Rarity, as well as the voice of Luna. Luna, that's right. And you can be entered into the raffle to win that autograph if you dig it. Of course, you don't have to donate if you don't want to, and you can donate $1 or $2 or $3 if you want to. You're not forced into paying the high-end prices to win something or get a perk. That's completely your choice, and I kind of feel guilty doing it anyway. But if you want to contribute, I'm going to toss a link right down there. It has about a month left as of today to gain donations. What I'm going to do is anything that goes above the mark, that I'm trying to hit on Indiegogo, I'm going to help out my friend Jen, who is going to meet her boyfriend, Laserpone3, Peter Jen, at BronyCon, so I'm going to help her out with that. I'm going to help her out with that regardless, so, I mean, that's that. I'm also going to continue helping Kiki and Ami, who wonderful people. The main reason I'm doing this is because I want to get to Equestria LA. Kind of got hit in the pocket due to Las Pegasus, and this is a chance for me to see my friend Justice one last time before he leaves America, and a chance to see Ami and hopefully both of his beautiful daughters. Anyway, I love all of you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything. If you can't donate, I mean, it's no big deal. I really feel guilty for kind of doing the Indiegogo, but I'm gonna delude myself and pretend like my perks are significant, blah blah blah. Anyway, love you guys so much. I'm gonna toss this up on YouTube. Hopefully I'll see you at a convention in the future. I'm going to Crystal Mountain PonyCon. I'm going to Equestria LA. And I'm going to BronyCon, and if I can swing it, I'm going to go to Fiesta Equestria as well. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Love all of you so much. Peace out. Hoof.